I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
All day, dog. Check safety, check safety.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Penny. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
280. Check 53. Look for signal. One left. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey. Ready? 24 is the mic. Right here. Zebra. The mic. Yeah. You don't want none. Check.
To throw is Wilson. To throw again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Under 10. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam.
To throw again is Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, D.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
There. Sponge. No. Bang. 36 power.
Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Penny, a first down carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run for it with Penny. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Rashad Penny unable to get there. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. We're scoreless after 1. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check, check. Lucky. Race don't trap.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Flush to his right. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Check three. Single, slot.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson flushed out right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check. Tight ends on the loosey. You got three down. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
14, front it. 24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Whip. Watch the guys.
Now Wilson throwing again. Steps away to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
I'm coming after you. Slam. He's checking. Crash.
On 3rd down, Wilson forced out to his left. Open man is Gordon, complete. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Watch it. Rush in. There.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
53, Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check. 3 down. Check, boys, 3. Check. Check hot route. Gun.
Throwing is Wilson. .158 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mahomes going to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Watkins, the intended receiver.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Ogbah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
But not a big gain with that play. But what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
I'll go special. 25, check 25, check 25. Switch. Drop on. Patch it. Good job right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run it. This is Prosise. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. He's going to get it running right, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
We got this.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 32-yard line.
Tighten up 61. Matchbox, right.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes flushed out right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins 62 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple flag route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Push him back.
They begin with a run by Penny. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Come, baby. Kill. Hey, turn it out. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 13. Check 13. Kill.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
Watch the screen.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check 9. Check 26. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Good job right there.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
14.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Again they run. Again it's Procise. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Penny will try to punch it in, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school.
Out of the gun, here's Procise. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Tempo.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, switch gears. Quick the edge. Come. He's coming. We got something.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 47. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, He had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go,
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the game there.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Big numbers.